Hello, everyone, and welcome to class today. And please welcome Stacie and Jenifer with us as well. Hello, guys. How's it going?
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
So good to be with you today and to be with you here today. We are going to make with the August Sam's bead box. I sent it over to both of you. What did you think of our ancient Egypt box?
Amazing.
First.
Yeah.
I love it. It is amazing. It is like such fun colors.
Yay.
Amazing gemstones. The metal findings pieces are like super cool and on theme too.
Awesome. I'm so happy you're enjoying it. Well, let me bring it up on camera so everyone can see what it looks like. I'm gonna flip my camera around. There we go. So yeah, this was the ancient Egypt box. I'll give a close-up of some of these beads, but I want to start with what you guys like the most. Tell me, what are some of the beads that caught your eye? How about you, Jenifer?
The chips.
The chips. Yes.
I love the chips.
Yeah, Amazonite with the carnelian mixed together. Very fun. Okay, we might need to use those today. Yeah, we had that. Another mixed strand of gemstones were these magnesite rounds.
I love
dyed turquoise with the carnelian. And then how about you, Stacie? What caught your eye?
I really liked the check glass Egyptian tablets.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I had never seen those before.
Yeah, we had to have these in the box. It was just so perfect. Like there's check glass beads that are inspired by ancient Egypt. And we decided to go for one color of each. This way, I don't know, it just gives you more options.
Totally agree.
Yeah, so the box is filled with lots of check glass. So along with those, you have these parabrios and rounds, squares. So we have a lot, and ovals. We went for a lot of geometric shapes. And then we also tried to be inspired by the imagery. So you have the scarabs there. We had some kitty cats as well. So and then color wise, we went for like the golds, the orange, and then two different shades of blue. So I haven't really shown any of these, some of these darker blues. I love this color.
Yeah,
those are so stunning.
We have these lapis mixed with the carnelian as well as some dark blue silk. So there's a lot of colors in here. Do you guys think you're going to try to like mix all those colors? Are you going to kind of pull out a smaller palette of what are you thinking about for today?
Stacie?
How about you, Stacie?
Well, so I gravitated to the blue first, which should surprise no one that has spent more than 30 seconds on any of my pages. I'm a fan of blue. And then I was like, oh, I need to mix in some of the magnesite and some of the check glass and some of the other colors. So it's kind of like a whole study in blue.
Cool. Oh, I can't wait to see that. And then how about you, Jenifer? What do you think you're gonna be inspired by today?
So I'm already inspired by the chips. And so I did complete one project with the chips.
Ooh,
and I only used half of the strand. So I'm going to use the other half for another necklace. And everything's driven by the chips for me.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay, we're going to get lots of inspiration there. All right. Well, I would love to start making with you all. So do you want to we can get our camera set up for the overheads and we'll start beading together?
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. All right, give us a moment to get it all set up. Jen, I have your overhead up. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. While Stacie gets that set up, could you give us an overview of what you've already started making? This is amazing. Let's see.
I did. I really couldn't wait. And the first thing I was drawn to were those chips. And so I just grabbed some 20 gauge. I'm using some craft wire in vintage bronze. And I just did some wire wrapping. And what I did was I just took the strand and went in half so that I can have the other half for another necklace. And then what I did was at the end, I added seed beads just at the end. And then I didn't want to hide any of these behind my neck. So I just went ahead and added some chain I had in my stash so that I have it over the head. And so I have that. I also been playing around because I couldn't wait. I was going to have these be the earrings, but as I was making them, and what I did was I took some of the strand, you know, the strand that had the multicolors, and I took the teal and the gold, and then I added just some little tiny bead caps. I hammered out, this is 18 gauge craft wire, and then I added one of these carnelian beads here to the top. And what I did was I used one of these, which you guys have these in your shop, don't you? I love these. And I went down to the second from the bottom and just wrapped around and then did a simple loop at the top. And as I was assembling these little dangles, I thought, this is going to be too big for an earring. So this is going to be a pendant. And then I went ahead and made an earring and used.
Yes, the itty bitty dangles make me so happy.
Well, because when I did this, I was like, ooh. So when I first did this, I'll show you what it looked like. When I was done with the 3 dangles, I was like, oh, I'm done. But this hoop is too big for just 3. So I did the 5. We're going to call this a pendant. And then I grabbed the little cubes from this strand. So I grabbed a couple of those. And what I used, so that if people don't have the mandrel, because you can use the mandrel again, and I think it was like the 6th one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 7th one in. But I can also use a Sharpie. So if people don't have the mandrel, first off, go and grab it because there's different shapes too. There's a square, a triangle, the circle, the oval. And so then I'm really weird about my color, my tones matching. And so I made my own jump rings and made my own ear wire.
Oh, wonderful.
And I hammered this. So I actually used a metal mandrel. I used one of these and I just hammered. And when you hammer, you just kind of slightly brush away from the component. And so when I was doing it, I was just doing this to try and flatten it. And that's what we have.
Oh, that is so sweet.
So then, oh my goodness, it's not done.
Yeah, where are you going next?
I drew out a few things. So I'm going to do some stringing and we're going to do some, we're going to have some seed beads and then we're going to use some of those hishis and then more of the chips and then hishis, chips, hishis with maybe some of these in between or even some of these in between to add a pop of color. And so that's what we're going to do there. I already did the wire wrapping one. And then I did what I thought was going to be the earrings. Then I have a last necklace using those twisty beads. And then I'll just string up with what I have left. And my goal is to use every single bead in this box and component. You saw, I have not used the components yet.
Yeah. Oh, I love that challenge. Oh, and it's really cool to see into your design process with those drawings.
Yes. Cool. So that's what I'm going after now.
Sweet. Okay, well, thank you for showing us. And Stacie, I'm seeing all that blue. It looks really pretty to me.
Yeah, so I saw this blue tablet and I was like, that is the star of my piece. And so I have just taken some 22 gauge wire and put some simple loops at the end. And then I don't know if I can grab the whole strand here, but I decided that these fit in with my color palette too. So I'm going with the blues and the teals and the golds.
Oh, yeah.
And I loved these little connectors. These were like the coolest thing ever. And when I saw those, I was like, I need to make a necklace with those. So I've got a lot of check glass here, but I did have to bring the magnesite rounds in, and these were, I think, like the second smallest size. And I really tried hard. Like, I was like, I'm not going to use Sorry Silk, but I was like, I know I have exactly those colors in my drawer. And so I decided that, I mean, I just couldn't resist because these go perfectly. So I need a Sorry Silk tassel too.
Well, I think you made the right decision. That looks
Okay.
good. I love it.
So that is
Wonderful.
where I'm headed. And I think I'm going to actually wire wrap little segments together to do this design.
Cool. Would you show us your first couple wire wraps? Get us started with you?
Yeah. And I wanted to say I love these seed beads too. I think I'm going to finish some of the length with those.
Nice.
So
yeah, we only include seed beads some months. I'm always happy when we do. I just think it's so helpful when making jewelry.
I know. I was excited they were there this time. I was like, woohoo.
Yeah.
So this is how I wire wrap. I know there's a bunch of different ways of doing it, but I cut a piece. I mean, these aren't going to be too long, so that should be pretty good. It's maybe about 3 inches. So I just start probably about 1 inch down, grab the wire with my chain nose pliers, and then I start by folding it at a 90-degree angle. And then I come in, I used to mark my pliers with like a Sharpie, so I made it in exactly the same spot. I've gotten to a point where I feel like I'm close enough. So I just go ahead and usually I do a better job than that. Wrap that around to make a loop. So it kind of looks a little bit like a popsicle on a stick. And then with 22 gauge wire, you want to grab the loop with your pliers, but not where it crosses. And then where I was going was with 22 gauge wire, it is, it's fine enough that I can usually just push it by hand. And I'm usually just going to do 2 loops here. I got a little close to the end on this one, so I do need a plier to assist me. There. So I probably should have left a little bit more space on that one. I got overzealous.
You made it work.
I made it work. Look at that. And if they don't sit right, just come in with your pliers and get your loops lined up together. I, just kind of straighten out the wire with my hands, and then I put my beads on.
So okay, you're going to do a few beads on each link. I was curious.
Yeah, I was going to do a few beads on each link. And the first one I don't have to worry about connecting to something else, but I usually find I end up talking and forget to attach it to the next thing. So you want to leave a little space to wrap your wire onto the base here. So I'm leaving a little bit of space here, maybe like 1 centimeter, with my chain nose pliers before I make that 90-degree turn. And then I'm going to come in with my round nose pliers and make a loop. And I didn't do a very good job estimating because I did not leave myself anywhere near.
You gave yourself a challenge today.
I did. I shortchanged myself majorly. But I think I can make this one work.
Nice.
Or I could just redo it.
That too.
Sometimes I end up doing that too. I'm like, Hey,
that happens.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I'm gonna actually redo this one because I don't like it's gonna leave a gap. So
okay, no problem. All right, so you'll redo that, but we got the
I'll
idea
redo
there.
that one.
No problem. Well, I can give a little update of where I'm heading today. So yeah, I also love the dyed magnesite in the box with that carnelian throughout. And like, I mean, I think the go-to idea with this would be to like just turn this into a necklace. Like it's already graduated for you. But I kind of wanted to turn it into earrings, but with that graduation. So right now I'm just testing out some patterns, and I would love everybody's opinion here. I'm gonna go for just a super quick soft flex earring. Let's get that in focus. That is so blurry. Sorry, everybody. Let's see. What can I do here? Oh, there we go.
Okay, I was just gonna say, did my internet gremlins jump on over?
No, something's going on over here. Let's see. Guys, okay. So I'm giving myself 3 options to choose from for these earrings. So option 1 would just be just put those rounds right on it, and then I'll bring it together. I think I'm going to show some of this lapis soft flex. Yeah. So this is option 1. Yeah. Okay. And then let's see here. I'm stringing up option 2 and 3 at the same time. So this version, I'm adding seed beads. I'm trying it with just 1 seed bead, and then also with 2 seed beads between each one. I have to see it. I can't, otherwise I don't know what I'll like.
And I'm sitting here watching you while not doing my thing, which that's the norm.
That's going to happen. Okay, let's see. Let me get it even on the other side. I need this little bead. Yeah, this strand, what did it go? I think it was 4, 6, 8, and 10 millimeters. So there were 4 sizes.
I love the strand. And you could just string it up.
You could.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But I like the idea of being like, no, let's do the unexpected.
Yes.
Something different. Okay. So it's going to be a little tricky to see because I did both versions on it. But the idea is I can either make the earring where I put 2 seed beads between every one, or 1 seed bead between every one.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, this is hard. This is way harder than I thought.
Yes.
They
I
both
like them
look
both.
great.
Yeah.
Maybe
1 for earrings, but if you have some memory wire or something, then you could put 2 in between. Oh, that'd be pretty.
For like even a necklace with a couple in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe for a necklace is when it would look nice with more space between it. Okay, I like that. I'm going to go for 1 between each one.
Very pretty. I do like the seed beads. The seed beads come in very handy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that better than plain. Okay, well, I'm just going to start with super quick earrings, make a pair of these, and then I'll see where my inspiration takes me. I don't know yet. Jen, will you show us what you have going on?
I'm making the little dangles right now. And so I'm getting ready to make up I'm not doing very well. I'm getting ready to start hammering. So I need a hammer. I made my little component there, and I'm doing my little dangles here. And like I said, I made my own jump rings ahead of time. Really only about 15 minutes ago did I do those. And again, you don't have to have bead caps. You could easily make like a bulky wrap, and I think that would be even cute too. But yeah, so now what I'm going to do is take this away. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in my block. And then when I hammer, I put this on the end because I have my wrap loop already. And then when I hammer, I just kind of slightly move my hammer away. And then I kind of just move it towards me. Do that. Sorry, it's so loud. But I just kind of hammer it a little bit just to give it some texture. So you can hopefully see a little bit of texture in there.
Oh yeah, and it
See how
adds some
it's
nice
flat?
shine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So now I can bring back in my board, do away with the hammer because I have hurt myself with that before. All right, so now I'm going to use one of, and then the front. So for me, when I do wire wrapping, I don't know about you guys, but the front is always where you start the wire wrap for me, and then I end in the back. So I always have a front and a back. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do a wire wrap loop. And wire wrapping is probably my favorite technique of all time.
It is so handy for sure.
It is, yeah, it is my, when I need to do, so when I was doing my necklace here, it was midnight and I just needed, I needed something to do, and it was wire wrapping.
Yeah, and you
so
made something beautiful.
Thank you. I love, and I say this every month too, is that this box just provides so many options, no matter what kind of skill set you have. Every single box lends to any sort of skill set, which I absolutely love. And
yeah,
I'm just,
I know. Some people like all they do, they love stringing, and like they can make so many necklaces and bracelets with so many stringing designs. Some people do all wire work, seed beading. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's a really big variety of makers. Yeah.
And then for the center one, I did 3. And the reason why I did 3 is because I want the front to be the front. I want my loops to be going this way. So I want the front. I don't want the side. And so I did 3 jump rings for the center. And then it gives it a little bit of length as well. And I made the jump rings a little bit bigger than what I wanted to. Also, I used 18 gauge, which I probably shouldn't have. I love using 18 gauge for jump rings, and I thought, oh no, it's gonna take too much away from the design. But actually, I kind of like having the chunky jump rings. Okay, and then open this guy up. Make sure the front is in the front, and then I'm going to add. And I mean, this is just a very quick pair of earrings that you can make. And again, I made my own jump rings. I made my own ear wires. So everything is just all basically here.
Yeah, I love it. Stacie, it looked like yours is coming together quickly. Will you show us this pendant you have?
Yeah, definitely. So I took my famous sari silk and I had 3 pieces that were cut about the same length and threaded all 3 together through a bigger jump ring. It's probably about 10, 12 millimeters. And then I just took 26 gauge wire and just kind of held it together and then just wrapped it and then cut off the extra and tucked the little pokey pieces into the sari silk in the back. And then I like to make my tassels a little fluffier. So I come in literally with just a scissors and cut these in half, you know, probably 3/4 of the way up just to give them a little bit more volume. And then started making a couple of my first couple units of the necklace. And then decided that a pendant and a tassel wasn't enough. And so my tassel needs a head pin decoration. Because I was like, these colors go exactly. So that's what you caught me right in the middle of.
Perfect.
I love it. It's
more tassel,
so Stacie.
more fringe.
I know. I'm like, I'm like, can't just be a pendant. It needs to be a pendant with a tassel. It can't be a pendant with a tassel. It needs to be a pendant with a tassel decoration.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Of course.
I'm always telling my kids, like, less is more, but apparently when it comes to jewelry, I don't buy into that philosophy. So yeah, so I just put some stuff on a head pin and made a simple loop, and then I am just going to thread this onto the wire here. See if I can grab one of these wraps.
Let's see, we've lost your focus right now. It's gotten out of focus.
It's out of focus.
Yeah, I wonder if we can how do we trick the camera? Come on. Nah, it's still blurry.
Huh.
Oh, there. Oh, wait, no, now it's in focus.
Okay.
It's back.
Okay.
Stop. Don't move.
I know. That's what I was like. I'll just keep moving my hands around until it looks good.
Okay, now we can see. Perfect.
I just literally took my loop from my simple loop, which is still open, and hooked it onto one of the wraps of wire, and then literally just finished closing my simple loop. So it needed a little extra. It now has a charm.
Oh, yeah. Looks good. Good choice.
I think so.
Yeah. Wonderful. And then are you gonna add more beads next? Are you gonna add in those pyramid links? What's your design?
I was gonna put the pyramid links in between the beads, and then I was gonna change up between, was gonna put some of these in and then move to the check glass ovals and kind of repeat that pattern.
Nice. Awesome.
And then when I ran out of beads, if I needed more length, I figured I would just add in some seed beads to finish it off.
That sounds great. I will give a show off this technique that I'm doing before I add my next crimp. So I finished one. They're just these little like bubbles and bobbles, and I just want to play around with them.
Those are
pretty.
So pretty.
Thank you. They're just fun. I like it. So right now I have the wire going through, but I need to bring one of those wires back through to make a loop. So that means this crimp has essentially 3 wires going through it. So you have your tail is going through it once, and then the other tail went through it twice to make that loop. And this is where I have to be thoughtful about the size, because I want to make my earrings somewhat similar in size. So let's see here. I'm just eyeballing this. That looks pretty similar. I think I might be happy with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. And then I like the size of the loop. So then I'm just gonna crimp it here and cut off the extra. And then now I'll just cut off the extra wire, being very careful that I cut the right wire. It's very easy to choose the wrong one.
Yeah, that results in tears too.
Yeah. This is a simple design, but on something more complex, I'd feel awful. Okay, and then I'm gonna get the other one. Okay, and then I just need to here we go. There's my ear wires. Let me just finish these up real quick. Be done in no time. So I hope this gives you another idea for using some graduated beads. You don't have to do it in a necklace. You can also use them in earrings. It's another option.
I love the idea of using them in earrings. That's really fun. I may have to give that a go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, those are my earrings. Let me bring everybody on screen so people can see what we're all doing. What have your summers been like this year? What has been going on lately?
Stacie's been pretty busy with her little one and your teenager.
Yeah. We we went on a family vacation. It's probably like the first family vacation that we had really gone on as a family. And my kids are really far apart. I call them my two only children. So one is almost 4 and one is almost 16.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to find things that like we can all do and everybody enjoys. So I had it in my head we were gonna all do stuff, and didn't work out quite as well as I had hoped, but we managed.
Okay. What is the little one into?
So he was just happy to go to the pool or the beach and like play in the water. But then my older one, like he wanted to snorkel and he wanted to hike, and his brother did okay on the hiking for a while, but then he started up with like, he says carry you instead of carry me. But it generally means he wants you to carry him. So
yeah. Oh, that's cute.
yeah, my poor husband got to carry him for like a half a mile. On a rainforest hike. We went to Puerto Rico. So yeah, I don't know that I would do all that again.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like an adventure for sure.
It definitely was.
How about you, Jenifer? How was summer for you?
Summer's been very busy because I have a day job, and summer is the most busy part for the day job because I am in school. So I work for a county office of education. And so this is the time that the schools are extremely busy. And yeah, so I've been busy with all that. We haven't gone anywhere because my husband got a second promotion. And so we have not been able to go back out in our trailer. So
is that you guys have an RV or like kind of like that?
Yeah, it's a fifth wheel, and we bought it so that we could get out of town, but we just haven't been able to yet. And not for lack of trying, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, well, see that, but that sounds fun. I hope you get to use it soon.
Me too. And what have you been up to, Miss Rachel?
Well, I mean, I haven't gone out of town too much, but I feel like I've still been able to appreciate just summer here in Berkeley and Oakland in this area. I mean, I feel so lucky we're like right by the water with the bay and the ocean, and you can head into the woods pretty easily. So I've been able to get just that touch of nature. Just I don't know, sometimes after work or on the weekend, going for a short hike or going out for a picnic. So yeah, it's just been I feel like I've been able to just enjoy the outdoors this summer and get outside. It's been nice.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah. It does help that I don't have any kids though. So there's no little ones to run to make sure they have enough to do.
Do you ever go to Tilden Park, Rachel?
That's so funny. I was there like a week ago. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We used to go there all the time. I spent my undergrad and graduate years at Berkeley.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I lived there for 7 years.
Oh yeah, you know this place then.
I know that place.
Yeah, Tilden is beautiful. Yeah, it's this beautiful for folks who don't know this just regional park here. It's quite big and it's just very foresty and like amazing views because it's high up. It's kind of the hills looking over Berkeley. It's very pretty.
There's a nice lake there too.
Yes, I have not been there in a long time, but yeah, there is a lake. Yeah, so yeah, it's been good. Are y'all more of are you summer people, or what season do you feel like is your season?
Winter. I'm
Jen,
winter.
that was winter you're saying?
Yeah, I'm winter. I melt.
Then maybe I melt here too in the summer, but I was going to say, maybe you and I should trade.
Yes.
I get plenty of winter. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio now, so.
Yeah,
you're driven through my town if you went to Berkeley.
I probably have.
Because we're just down Highway 99.
I'm sure that I have.
What else do you
Okay.
remember from living in Berkeley about the weather here?
I mean, I know it's changed a lot. Like when I went there, it was like in the late 90s. Like there were no chain stores or restaurants there. Like
Yeah.
everything, the only chain thing in the whole town was like the Gap on Telegraph Avenue.
Wow. Yeah, it's there's a lot more. There's, there's a Chipotle, there's an Old Navy. There's everything.
Yeah.
We don't really have malls in Berkeley. I think there's just not quite enough space for that, but yeah. You got lots of stores now. But still a lot of cute independent places also. Yeah.
And Pete's Coffee is originally from Berkeley.
It is, yeah. And I love Pete's Coffee.
I do too. I tell my kids that every time I buy it, and they're like, "We know, Mom."
So funny. Okay, I said I didn't know where I was going next, but this is where I've headed. I decided I wanted to like keep doing the same techniques, but with different beads. Now I'm the one who's not in focus. What is up with the focus today? Come on,
I tell
camera.
you, it's me. It's me bringing the gremlins.
Oh my
So
gosh,
sorry.
the computers just like pay attention to us. There we go. Okay.
I love that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So I'm doing that basically the same technique, but this time, since Jen got me so inspired with the chips, I was like, all right, I'm using them too. So I just put a seed bead between every one, and I'm going through here. And then I think I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to add my crimp bead. Yep, my loop-de-loop earrings. So I think I'm going to...
That's fun.
Thank you. So I think I'm going to string up the other one before I do it, just to make sure I'm happy with it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that again.
I love those. Those
Thank
are so
you.
cute.
Just so it's like fringe. It's fun.
It is. It has texture to it.
Exactly.
And I love it.
Can we see? I want to make I'm going to make your screen bigger. I want to show us how this pattern's coming together.
So what I did was I did the Papa Blue because, Stacie is my buddy. She's my beading. She's like my beady bestie. And she loves the blue. And so because I wasn't going to bring in the blue. And then I decided I thought I would. And so what I did was, I'm going to change this up here, but I always work from the spool because I don't like waste. But what I did was I'm doing 3 seed beads and then 3 of the hishis, 3 seed beads, and then the little tiny beads with 3 chips in between. And then I just repeat the pattern. And if you don't want to use the little tiny beads in between, you don't have to, but I just feel like it adds a little bit of, I don't know. This is exactly what I envisioned when I was drawing out that picture, which I'm not an artist. So I'm just happy that I could take what I drew and bring it to life on the mat.
Well, I'm loving the color blocking that you did. Having those deep blue lapis like mixed throughout that's a really nice contrast to the brighter colors on there.
Yeah. I didn't know how I'd feel about the blue being tucked in with this, but I love it. I dig it. Yeah. I really dig it.
Absolutely. Oh, that's going to be so fun to wear. I feel like that'll go with so much stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I kind of like how you're treating the hishis and the chips as almost like the same bead. Yeah, one's more smooth, one's more like irregular, but they're actually quite similar in size. So they flow really well.
Yes. And I figure the original, this one here, which it'll be chips on chips, but the original here, this one's fairly long. So if I want to layer it, look at that.
Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're going somewhere. I'm with you.
Yeah. I thought, you know what? I don't know if it would layer, but once I brought in the Hishis and then having the blue, because there's no blue in this, that just, I'm going to put it on the bust and take pictures. When these are all done, I'll take pictures on the bust outside and get them all layered up.
Yes. But then but you'll make them separate. So I guess you can wear them on your own or together.
Yes.
Nice.
Absolutely.
And Stacie, you've made some good progress. Where are you at?
Look.
So I am amassing little pieces of wire.
I love.
But also
the teardrops. Those sections with the teardrops with the bead in between.
Doesn't it look like a bow? That's what I was going for.
Yes.
It look like a bow.
Absolutely. Totally.
So that was my inspiration. I liked them. I'm like, I want to make a little bow out of them. So yeah, so I'm just alternating and mixing in some of the little gold fire polished crystals in as well, because those look pretty cool.
All those blues, I feel like the only way I can say this is they look so yummy together.
I 100% agree.
They're just also glossy, so they just shine. Oh, I love them.
Yeah, I think they work well together. You guys did a great job of putting this stuff together.
Oh, but I like what you thought to pull out from it, because we put quite a bit of stuff in there, and I know some people can get a bit overwhelmed, and that's why I like to do this and get these multiple points of view with the beads, because it's Jen's gonna be like, oh, the chips, those are the star, let's show them off, and then Stacie, let's make this ombre of blues. It's just, there's so many ways to look at this box that that wouldn't be how I would first look at it, and that's what it's so unexpected to me.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the cool part too, is I love seeing how people do all different kinds of things with the same beads.
Yeah, that's what's nice, because oftentimes if you're just looking up jewelry videos online, who knows what beads they're using, and whether you can still get access to them. But this is oh, we're just using it all from one place. These are all from a box. Yeah, easy to get the whole collection if you want.
Yeah. It's cool too, because a lot of times, I'll see things that Jen does or other people do. And I'm like, oh, I would have never thought to do anything like that. And then, I guess it goes somewhere in the back of my mind, and I'm like, oh, something like that would work with this other piece. And so it's really cool that we can all inspire each other.
Yeah, in your designs. Yeah.
And look, we even have Jen using blue.
I know. Isn't that
what colors? So what do you normally gravitate towards?
What I normally gravitate towards is red. Red is my favorite color. But Stacie and we worked on another project together, and she got to pick what the pieces she was going to make. And so she said, I want to do earrings, so you get to pick the colors. And again, that's just how we work together. We just all right,
you didn't pick red.
I did not pick red. For some reason, I was into orange and turquoise, copper, antique copper. I totally went in a different direction. And that's why. Because I'm so predictable to pick red. So predictable.
Aren't we all, though? We all get in our habits. Absolutely. Oh, time is flying. This is I gotta get this earring done. All right, we still have time.
I gotta figure out how long. Oh my goodness. This as a choker. Oh wow. Sorry. I get excited.
Yes, as you should.
Oh my goodness, you guys. This is going to be oh my goodness. All right.
Oh, and especially layering them, one being a choker shorter, one super long.
Yes.
That'll be great.
Because guess what we have to go in between? So because you know where I'm going, right? I had another design. My other design, actually, this one here is to use these gorgeous, the gold liner in this is
Oh, those are cool.
oh my goodness, takes it over the top. But I'm going to use this. I'm going to use some of the carnelians and then what else am I going to use? Oh, some of these. Not the turquoise ones because I'm gonna use that in something else, but the champagne color. And I am actually going to have that be as the center. So this one's going to be the choker. That one's going to be the center because then, And oh my goodness, then.
Oh, great idea. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. I'm just, and I do this all the time where I'm just, oh my goodness. And then I squirrel. I'm like, squirrel. And then I go on to something and But
what do you, I mean, I'm sure y'all make a lot of jewelry. What do you tend to do with your jewelry? Do you wear it? Do you gift it? What do you like to do with it?
So look at my backdrop.
Well, yeah, we'll see it at the end.
It's everything. Because here's the deal. I'm very stingy. Bad. I don't want to let go.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to let go. Yeah. So that's me.
Yeah. See, you just have an incredible jewelry collection to wear.
I do.
My husband insists that the house is going to collapse under the weight of my jewelry collection. I do give a lot away as gifts, and I've started also donating a lot of it to like different charities that are doing auctions and things. So it always makes me happy to like support some of those.
That's a great idea. Yeah, because I find I'll like a certain piece, especially like right when I make it, I'll be obsessed with it and want to wear it a bunch. But then, the interest changes and something else is my favorite piece. And so it's like, okay, someone else could enjoy this. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I have a jewelry stand on my desk, and I often put a lot of the stuff that I just finished there. And then if I find it still sitting there and hasn't ended up in my like closet after a month or so, I'm like, I didn't really like it as much as I thought I liked it.
Oh,
yeah.
So then I'll pack it up, and sometimes I'll trade jewelry with people. Or it was funny, like I was at work a week ago, and a woman who works with me, she's like, I love that necklace. I took it off. I'm like, it's yours.
She's like, wait, did I just
so good?
She's like, really? And I'm like, yeah.
You're so nice.
I'm like, you're doing me a favor.
If you'll wear this, please.
Exactly.
I mean, because we do this, at least for me, so much of it is just because we enjoy the process. Like we like doing the making. And so it's like, there's not always enough days to actually wear all of it.
Right.
Yeah. I need another neck or something.
Yes.
So I will say when I have beads and kits or mixes or anything just like this box sent to me, I mean, I'm a subscriber too, so I have my box. But what I'll do is I will give these pieces away after I replicate them, and I'll give them away just like to a charity. We have a grieve group, and everybody needs some jewelry. And so I will give away the stuff I make from what I get from companies, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, the items that you're gifted. That makes sense. But then you said you still make a version of the same necklace for yourself?
Yes, if I can. So like for this one here, I can. I'll make another version of this, and then I will give one away.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, right now I realize like the hole size on these chips really varies. I'm trying to find which is the one that I can fit 2 pieces through. Like please. Come on. You can do it. No, maybe not that one. I'll keep trying.
Sometimes
There
it's
are
the seed
some.
beads, particularly like the check glass, you get into that too.
Yeah. Because, okay, there we go. Success. All right, that one we fit 2 through. Yeah, because sometimes the gemstones can have smaller holes.
Yeah.
I did notice that the chips, some of them do have a good size hole in them. I didn't have any trouble getting through one strand of the medium.
Yeah, it's just when I try to get 2 through it, that's the only time I have trouble. Yeah.
Because there is some, you know, like when I was putting this together and moving it down, because again, I work from the spool, it was a little tough in some areas. So yeah, then I need to go through and just make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be before I crimp off that last, you know, that last crimp here.
Oh, I just double check the pattern. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then I just did 3. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Someone is going to be very happy with all of our stuff. I love it.
Although I kind of like this one. So I'm not sure I'm burning with this one.
You don't have to give it away.
You can be the person.
Yeah, I guess you'll test it out. You'll see if you end up wearing it.
Let's see if it stands the test of time.
Yep.
I have some pieces that do.
You know how there's diesels that say not for hire? You're going to have like a back of a charm that says not for sale or not for sharing or something.
Yeah.
I have had people ask for pieces and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not willing to part with that.
Yeah.
Actually, hit my camera. I'm like, so I wanted to see what the length was. I'm going to make this longer. So I think
okay. You didn't have much waste. Oh my goodness sakes. I'm going to just, if I had a clasp, I would put it on now. I'm going to go grab a clasp.
I have one. I can teleport it over to you.
Do it.
If only.
Do it. Please. Okay. And then I need to grab a closed jump ring, which I think I have in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, then, you know, I keep all my jump rings in one place and then the bottom of one of the bags exploded. So it's all in my little container, just all around.
Wow.
Yeah. See, look, they spilled.
Oh no.
Okay, so I have a closed one. Let me go grab a lobster clasp.
Awesome. All right, I'm adding the crimp onto here. So let's see, let's see here. I added that. I need to put it through both.
Oh my goodness, those are so amazing.
Thank
I gotta
you.
make some.
Okay, this is why I like starting simple, because I just had to get my ideas flowing.
Yes.
And then and just to see where it took me.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And all right, so I'm going through both, and then I'm going to take one of them back through to crimp to make my loop for the ear wire.
I was going to use all my chips on this one necklace, but I saw what you were doing. And so guess, look, I saved some.
Oh, I want to see your version. Absolutely. Oh, yay.
I do. I'm seeing this. I'm like, maybe I need earrings like that too.
I know. I think I need those earrings in my life.
Oh, y'all are very sweet. Thank you. Well, you inspired me. I don't even know if I would have picked up the chip beads, honestly, Jen. But you just were like,
Really?
you made me realize. I was like, wait, these are special. Let me use them.
They are very special. I
So,
just
thank you.
love them. I'm so glad you guys had that. I just love all the gemstones. Then, you know what I just got today?
What?
I just got live sale. Remember I reached out to you and I was like, I
Oh
need those
yeah,
pendants for
yeah.
Danielle's. And so I was watching the live sale and I was at work. And so I took my break and I just bought as much as I could in that short period of time. And I just got my order. It's in a big box. And here's the thing. Are you guys ready for this? I have so many of these. I'm sure that order probably has the whole bag this time because such a large order. And I cannot wait. And I'm just a gemstone freak. And then you had me at Danielle.
I know you. Yeah, you picked up some of the stuff from her Patricia
Yes.
Healy copper necklace, right?
Yes, I picked up
Oh, that
everything.
was a fun one.
Yes, I picked up everything.
That one had some blues in it too. So you got some more blue gemstones.
Yes, I did. Okay, so here is, there it is.
Beautiful. I love it.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm just like, just the genius of that piece is like the hishis and the chips, treating them,
Yes.
like realizing that they're just like so similar in size that they flow so well together.
I am just so, a lot of times what I draw, because I don't draw very well, but a lot of times what I have in my head doesn't really come through here.
Mm-hmm.
But this one did more than what I was expecting.
Totally.
I'm so excited.
Yes. Oh, that is just so wearable too.
Yes, and then to have it with this.
I think it's nice to have some jewelry that doesn't have a focal. Like I think I tend to often like always give something a pendant, a focal, like that.
Yes.
And obviously it's beautiful. But
I usually do too.
Yeah, but like I think this is a nice idea to make some pieces that are just more uniform because I think it'll be so easy with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt or something like that. Yeah.
Well, and so here's the length on them. So there's a good substantial amount. So for that focal, I can do that right there. So I can have one with the focal design in the middle.
But that's smart not to have it on all 3 layers.
Yes.
Just have it in the middle layer.
So I'm going to use one of these. And it's so funny. In my unboxing, I said, oh, it's a 2-piece set. And I said, you know what? It's a 3-piece set because these little tiny rounds, those are pieces. This is basically a 5-piece set to me.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering, do I call it a 2-piece strand or a 5-piece strand? But it's like, do the spacers count? Like, and like that one was like, do we put this on a strand? Like we could have bagged it ourselves, but sometimes it's just kind of helpful when we get the folks in the Czech Republic to put it on a strand. And so it's like, it's only 2 pieces, but why not?
Why not?
That was kind of an experiment. And I was like, it kind of worked.
Here's the thing too. Look what else. I can have this as a centerpiece too.
Oh, that matches so well. I know that the carnelian color of that Czech glass, it just blends so well with like the real carnelian. Yeah. I'm so happy.
Yes. I think I like this to go with this. I dig this. I really love it. However, I want this by itself.
Yeah.
With these like these are just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But this here, I can very easily just wire wrap that and put it on chain, like on this same chain. And so I don't have a whole bunch of beads, maybe some beads down here, but I see this in the middle. What do you think, Stacie?
I like that.
Do you like that idea?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that once you laid that in there, I'm like, oh, that's meant to be in there.
Yeah, this one's it. Yep.
That's the answer.
Oh, I can bring in these guys too.
Oh, for sure.
And then, oh my goodness, here I am scrolling again. Okay. These. Do you want to know what my idea for these are?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, and this color. Check this out. Making it very simple. Doing this. Very simple. Very simple. And then have seed beads in between.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
bulk it
that's
out.
fabulous.
Is that good?
Oh yeah.
And
I
then,
mean, I'm always going to be happy when I see blue and orange together. So yes.
this is just, and this is part of that whole thing with Stacie that we did. And it was like, this is my envision. And so I'm so drawn to this. And these, I don't know, these colors together, and then I could just string up a few just to see if it works.
Stacie, what are you doing right there? You're tying something or crimping something?
Yeah, I'm crimping something. So this needed a little more length.
Mm-hmm.
Then no comment about the regular crimping pliers.
It's okay. It's okay.
We have this long running joke about how I use regular crimping pliers versus the magical crimping pliers. She's yet to get me to convert, but there's where my other crimp bead went. So yeah, I'm just adding in some length.
Nice.
I said the
That's
seed beads
perfect.
would be making an appearance, so they are.
Wonderful.
What if I added? Oh, I feel like I just sang Shira's song when I was like.
I know sometimes when you're working with beads, you just have to start singing. It happens.
She's so amazing. She's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, she grew up like singing in a choir and just so she is very musical. Absolutely.
Sam is too. Do you
Yes.
have musical talents as well, Rachel?
I just do it for fun. When your brother goes to Juilliard, you're just kind of, you put things in perspective, but I love to sing. I did musical theater growing up, but very just, for fun. And okay. I'm always singing though, just like, at home. Like my family jokes that they know that I'm happy if they just hear me singing. So it happens a lot.
I'm completely tone deaf, so I'm always like amazed about people who can sing.
Me too.
What I wish I could do is harmonize. And I think my brother's tried to teach me multiple times. I just don't think that's a skill I will have. If I hear someone singing a note, I want to sing the same note. I can't do something else. It's not how my brain works. That's kind of where I stop. If I have to harmonize, we're done.
Well, you're a couple steps ahead of me.
There's I finished my little earring party for today. There, let's see, I'll get that in focus.
I'm mixing metals. I'm mixing metals right now.
Ooh, breaking the rules. No.
I am breaking the rules.
There we go. All right. Well, I'm happy to have 2 finished pieces.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
And these are the exact same technique, but I use different beads and it has a totally different look, but it's the same idea both ways. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you. All right. That's my finished piece. Stacie, you're almost done there.
I'm getting there.
We were going to see the finished necklace. You are so close.
Oh boy, no pressure.
No, no, I believe in you.
I have to count 7.
No, yeah, you chose the perfect match there to keep. It makes sense to keep the color going. I like that design choice that you made.
Yeah, I felt like I had to.
Yeah, it needs to have the blue throughout the whole piece. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I'll just clean up my little extras. Get this organized over here.
Darn, I'm like 5 seed beads short.
Luckily, you have a whole tube of them.
I know. I just don't like to dump them all out.
Yeah.
At once, because dumping them out is the easy part. Getting them back in there, not so much so.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else is like this? How gratifying is it when you have tiny seed beads and you poured out just the right amount? Am I the only one that's weird about it?
Yeah.
I love that.
I think we all agree.
Oh my goodness. So there's nothing like little 3mm bead caps. And
Okay,
my,
let me zoom in on that, Jen.
so I brought out, now I have these tiny silver ones, but okay, here's my pattern. You guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
And I have the gold. Oops. I have the gold, well, I have champagne, then I have the seed beads, and then I have silver bead caps. So I have like a 6mm bead cap over the larger check glass, and then I have a little tiny 3mm over the ovals. And oh my goodness.
Oh, that works. I like the addition of the bead caps.
I'm in love.
Yeah. Also, sorry for the jumping on the screen there. I don't know what was going on. The cameras kept flipping, but it should be settled now.
Again, all the gremlins. And
yes.
Rachel, I have to thank you for bringing Jody Krantz into my life.
Yeah.
Yes, because, okay, I'm starting to think that maybe there's no hole there. That's why I'm having such a hard time. Stacie and I and her get together once a month for Friday Night Live. And I feel like I've known her forever.
She's the sweetest.
She's so funny. You introduced us and like we've become like a trio.
Yes.
I love that. And which channel is that on for folks to check out the Friday Live?
It's on mine. And we do them once a month. We just had one. Was it on the 15th? We had one.
Past weekend.
But Stacie couldn't join. She was under the weather.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right, next month.
Yeah. My allergies got the best of me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it looks like we might be ready for the final reveals here.
All right. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me know when you need me to turn my camera around and I'll put my necklace on, this choker.
Okay.
I can do the same.
Will you just lay out, Jen, your pieces today so people can just get the last look on the table of all of them together.
So the last look together, that's what I've started this.
Awesome.
Okay, let's put that off to the side. And then we made, well, I made this one off camera, but so we have this long, but this is the one we made on camera. Little choker. Fabulous. And then I also made, so here's the pendant that I made off camera. And then I made the match pair of earrings.
Beautiful.
So wonderful. I absolutely love them. Absolutely love them.
Stacie, will you show us your final reveal?
Yeah. So here's my piece. I had to figure out how to get it all in view here. It's kind of long. But got my tassel and my charm, my super cool tablet pendant, and then some wire wrap segments in between with a very cool stacked connectors. And then to give it a little bit more length, I came in with the fire polished and the super cool bronze seed beads and just strung those on beading wire and added a clasp.
Fabulous. Those blues are speaking to me.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I like that idea. Let's try it on. So if you all want to adjust your cameras.
All right.
And let's see. And I'm going to do the same. Let's see here. Camera settings. There's me. Hi, everyone. There's Jenifer. Ooh. Oh, that's a perfect length. Love it. That looks great.
I love it. It's staying on.
Good.
Look at Stacie's. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that is
doesn't go, but I have plenty of blue in my wardrobe that will work perfectly with.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
That is great. And then wait, I guess I have to hold mine up. I didn't actually put mine on, but we'll pretend I'm wearing them.
Love them. Love them.
Oh, well, thank you for doing this with me, for doing some beading together.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I love this. I love getting to do this. I'm going to make sure that we have the links in the descriptions to your channels and your social media. So everyone, please go find Jenifer and Stacie online so you can see more of their beading journeys and adventures. And you guys go live, I guess now with Jody. Sounds like you're hanging out with Nile. Like people can kind of find you in a bunch of places, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all have a lot of beading friends. I love it. Cool. Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed our class today and gotten some inspiration. Definitely head over to samsbeadbox.com, get subscribed to the box so you can be part of the mystery every month of getting some beautiful beads. If you want the August box or any specific items, head over to samsbeadshop.com and you can shop the extras there. So hopefully those details are helpful. And we'll talk to you all soon. Thank you, ladies. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.